Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is going to be a general tarot reading for those born under the energy of Leo. And this is for the month of December 2018. So let's see what we have for Leo for December 2018. That's good. Okay. Hopefully you've had a good November. Let's see what we have. Page of Pentacles in the upright. So, I'm feeling you're looking cautiously about a new venture that you're ready to start on, embark on. Have the Hierophant in reverse here. So, Hierophants usually is dealing with things of religious nature, the beauty of what's been created by man, sort of things. So in the reverse, it's basically you're struggling, it seems like, with concepts with to do with possibly religious upbringing, possibly questioning things about spirituality or things that used to hold true. Coming up till Christmas time, I suppose, that sort of can raise those sorts of questions. The Page of Pentacles here, it's basically you're looking to embark on something new, something that you've been working on, and it's like this is sort of getting in the way. It's perhaps like it's like if you have religious parents and they don't approve of something like you're getting into, for example. It's something that you've been working on and you're ready to sort of go forward with, but there's some conflicts of tradition that's coming up. So basically you're going against the grain, so to speak. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yep, come here, come on, I'm seeing you. The Three of Pentacles here, which means that you're quite determined about what you're doing. So this project has got you, you know, you're working hard at it, you're producing what you want to produce, you're putting a lot of time and effort into it, putting a lot of your resources into it, and you know, it's basically you're not letting this get in your way, this conflict, whatever it may be. Opposing views or whatever it might be for you, is you're going ahead with it. I'm getting something strange, I don't really want to mention it, but it's I'll use it as an example, why not? Maybe it's some of you might be going through it, who knows. But yeah, it's like someone going into the porn industry and it's like mum and dad are sort of going, oh, you know, we didn't raise you like that or something, but it's like, well, this is what I want to do, or it's like I want to be a stripper or something, or it's like, well, you know, I've already sort of done it and I'm good at it, you know, it's like I've worked hard at it, you know, I can do all these cool moves and stuff, you know, it's like they don't see all the hard work that you've put into all this, you know, you've really bettered yourself in a lot of ways. And it's going to cause some heartbreak, unfortunately. It seems like whatever this decision is, or whatever this, it seems it's like it's more of a career thing. What it's about is you're going through with it, and it's going to cause you heartbreak because it's going to possibly alienate you from some people whose opinions you hold dear. It's going against possibly some traditions in family, possibly religious traditions, you know, that sort of thing, but you're determined, you're going for it. So let's see what else we've got coming in here for Leo. It's a bit of an odd example, but hey, well, you know, you do what you gotta do. I've actually known quite a lot of strippers in my life and had few good friends of mine were strippers. Beautiful people, nothing wrong with them. Five of Swords. So basically, yeah, you're coming through. This is going to cause a conflict, and you're going to come out on top. But it's like there's no real winners in this. Like it's sort of everyone sort of loses, even though that you sort of like win the argument or whatever. It's like, what's the cost of being right? You know, it's like, well, but you're going forward. You're just going forward a bit more cautiously now towards the future. Perhaps taking on board some of the things that were said. Perhaps there was some advice given that you did listen to, whether you agree with it or not. But you're going through in a more defensive position and just sort of hanging out and just sort of seeing what happens at this point in time. And just not rushing into anything. You're not going to go ahead signing contracts or anything just yet. You're aware of what's going on. And we have the Death in the upright here, so this is going to bring around a lot of change in your life, whatever this might be. Let's see. Yeah, you're going to need some help with this one. The Five of Pentacles here. There are people that are out there that are willing to help you go forward in this. So don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. You're not alone. It's basically what I'm getting, is like, you may feel like it, but you're not, and especially going through a major transition or transformation in life. Let's say if you refer back to the example, it's a pretty big change of lifestyle, for example, so it can cause a lot of upsets. Friends could disagree, friends could agree, family could agree, family could disagree. There's a lot of things to take into account, but it's most importantly that you just be honest with yourself, really. You have the Lovers in reverse, so yeah, it's calling. There's a lot to do with this one. It's like, reach out and ask for other people's opinions, other people's advice. Like, don't go through it alone, because it may cause you in the end to make unbalanced decisions. And there seems like there's someone else is supposed to be in this one with you on this. So don't leave them behind, I guess is what I'm getting. But yeah, Lovers in reverse. It could be possibly a relationship change as well for some people. It could be some heartbreak, major transition, not able to reconcile the differences, for example. I'm getting that's a small part though, probably not many people. There's only a few people going through that part, but majority is dealing with unbalanced decisions. So basically, when you're making decisions, you don't just sort of go with your head or just with your heart, for example, or just what feels right. Sort of you take all things into account, which is a lot more like going back to this Nine of Pentacles energy here, which is talking a lot about that, taking a more defensive stance, sort of looking around, sort of seeing what's around, if there's any danger, if there's any opportunity, and just not rushing towards anything too fast. Now let's see here. I'm going to get a few clarifiers for you on this one. So you just want to come out for the Three of Swords. Is that 3 cards or 2? That's 2. So for your Three of Swords here, I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is, whatever this heartbreak is, it's caused you a lot of grief, inside. It's basically put so much hard work into everything, and it's like you want to throw it all away. It's like, oh, you know, it's all been for nothing or something. I don't believe that it is. I think that coming through this death here, it's actually going to put a lot of start putting a lot of things in place, but this is going to take a little bit of time to do. This is still resolving certain things, but yeah, it's going to cause you to withdraw a lot, not want to sort of celebrate as you want to be celebrating, I guess, in a lot of ways, this success, but it's turned out, it's like it's turned into like an argument, turned into a hassle, it's turned into things that you didn't want it to be. It's caused you quite a lot of grief. I wouldn't say grief, but it's just caused you a lot of eternal conflict. Like, you should be working hard, should be putting more into it, but it's caused you to sort of like stop, you know, everything for the moment. And it's like you know, you want to be celebrating all this new move in your life, and it's like this is restricting you from doing so. There's no real winners in this battle between whoever you're having this conflict with. So let's see what we have here. I want to see what's the death card got to do with more specifically. What is this a transition with, or an ending of, a new beginning of? What's this got to do with? Normally I clarify with a different deck, but I don't feel I need to this time. I do if I feel it's appropriate. This one here. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's gonna put an end to a lot of the conflict. It's yeah, you're not fighting anymore. You've put an end to it. It's like you've removed certain people from your life, or certain situations from your life. It's like you don't need to have your guard up anymore. You put an end to all to the fighting, everything like that. But it's also calling you to be cautious too. So 5 of Pentacles, is there someone here that can help you with? And it could be, you know, it could be like an older friend, a teacher, you know, like a cool auntie or something, who knows, you know, someone that you look up to that could ask for some advice, a bit impartial, you know. It could even be a stranger, just a perfect stranger. Let's see, who's this got to do with? Tell me something about this person, please. The Emperor. So yeah, someone very strong and very stable, someone mature, someone that basically has their shit together, someone that knows how to move forward, knows how to take action and momentum, especially like with enterprise, business, new ventures, things like that. They have a lot of great insight for you. So yeah, reach out. Like that's gonna do you a world of good. Drawing back to this is, have I misinterpreted something with this? Oh, obviously, yeah. I'm sorry, I was reading this as it's in the upright. Yeah, 7 of Wands in the reverse, and according with the Death card. I'm just sort of seeing if there's anything else I'm missing here. Yeah, okay, so it's basically this conflict. Like, I'm getting like you're not wanting to let it go, but it's gonna come to an end, like whether you want it to or not, it doesn't matter. It's gonna come over with, like with or without you on this one. It's a bit odd. What are you trying to tell me? You got to put your guard down. And that's what I'm missing. It's, yeah, you got to put your guard down and let go and let this transition take place. You don't have to win every battle. Sometimes, you know, the best way to win is not to fight at all. You know, that's sort of what I was missing on that. I apologize. Right cards always come out. It's my responsibility to interpret them correctly. So the Four of Pentacles here in reverse, to do with the Lovers. And that's basically not holding on too tight. It's like you got to let go. I think this person here is going to help show you a lot of ways to come to terms with this conflict and or with this situation transitioning, but they're also going to show you how to open up more with your heart, and be, you know, you've been closed off for a long time, I suppose, and this person's going to help see things from a different way. I don't see it as like this is a relationship with this person, but this is someone that knows what they're talking about, and they're going to help you see things in a different light. From the overall, we have the Tower in reverse. So you're not wanting this to end. Is like there's whatever this is like it's all about building a new foundation. It's like building a new life for yourself in a lot of ways. Striking out independently, going out on your own, new enterprise, that sort of thing, and trying to basically make it in your best way possible, being honest, being forthright, being true to who you are. And it's a very good way to be. This person here, the Emperor. Emperor's dealing with someone. It's a fire sign, but more specifically, the Emperor would deal with an Aries, for example. Very well could be, but this is someone who's gained a lot of respect, a lot of power. Someone who's basically, yeah, they know what they're talking about. They're quite experienced, quite knowledgeable. They're very mature. Not so much needs to be in age, but just a mature person. And they're basically, you know, that's someone that you need to sit and listen to, because they've got some things to teach you, basically, and see things from a different light. Yeah, I mean, going through this is too much on your own, and you need some help on this. Like, you need to open up to someone, and they're going to be ready to help you, and they've got some good advice for you going forward. And it's actually going to help with love relationships, but also with a lot of this stuff too. Help put this conflict in this situation, all of this is going to basically help get put behind you, and to start off the new year basically with a new frame of mind. That's good. That's good. But yeah, make sure you reach out. I'm sure you probably know who this person is, hopefully. Now, because it's coming up to Christmas time, and apparently it's Thanksgiving in America today, so happy Turkey Day if you celebrate that. And I thought I'd do a little something extra for you. A little thing. I'm going to give you a little oracle reading here, so little messages from your angels to see what they can give you to help guide you on your way in this newfound venture or new life that you're trying to create here. So much conflict going on. Let's see. I'm just thinking back at actually one of my good friends that was a stripper was a Leo. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't seen her in a long time. We used to hang out all the time. I never actually seen her in a club, to be honest. We were just really good friends. Lovely person. She was very closed off though. emotionally. Felt sorry for her, poor girl. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Messages for Leo. Guidance from the angels, please. This one here. Ganesha. Clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Yes. Okay. We got card 31, which comes down to the 4, which actually is the Emperor card here. So, what did I say? 31. 31, here we are. Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Ganesha, one of the most worshipped deities in the Hindu pantheon, has showed up in your reading today as an omen of good fortune. Whatever has thwarted your progress or prevented you from moving forward will soon be resolved. An obstacle is cleared and you are free to move on. Your plans are now able to come to fruition. Apologies. Know that everything happens for a reason. The blockages you have faced were in fact a blessing in disguise, an act of divine intervention. Timing and circumstances were previously not favorable and your efforts would have only ended up in disappointment and failure. The path is now clear and the timing is right. Your stars are in alignment. Good for you, Leo. Affirmation for you here. I am protected and guided by a higher power. When the path is blocked, I take this as a sign to wait. I give thanks for divine intervention. When the path is clear, I move forward with ease. All that occurs or does not occur is for my highest good. Beautiful. Well, I think that sums it up pretty well, Leo. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and good for you if you stuck around to the end for a little bonus on that one. If you would like to see more content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming up with some relationship spreads in the next couple of days. And until then, take care.